stage. Give it up for Jake Seifert.
Catch. So where's everybody from? Everyone say it at the same time. Oh, hey, I've been there. Do they still have that little pizza place down by the church? Oh, wow, that's so great to hear. You know, your town is my favorite town. Truthfully, I think the greatest act of defiance that the Democratic Party has done in the face of fascism has been to continue emailing me when I've repeatedly asked them to stop. Keep up the good fight, boys. We're all pulling for you. Last one I got from them said, Jake, we are only emailing our best supporters. That ain't good. You do not want me as your best supporter. None of you want me as your best supporter. And look, I say this because I don't want to waste anyone's time and because I've heard it's sexy for a man to own his flaws. If I am your greatest supporter at anything in life, quit. I am not gonna get you there. I will do my best, truly. I will show up for 1 hour on the dot. I will make sure you saw me, and I will leave when you are not looking, all right? That is me. I keep hearing people say that in these troubled times, just survive. All you need to do is survive. Surviving is important because surviving is an act of resistance. And I really wish people would stop saying that. Because if we're all surviving as an act of resistance, then if you kill yourself, you just look like an asshole. And I wasn't gonna do it. But it was nice to have the option. And now if I step in front of a train tomorrow, you all are gonna be like, oh my God, I can't believe that Jake was a Trump supporter. Now I don't have the option anymore. Now I gotta live to see 30. What a fucking crock. I've been on antidepressants for a couple of years now. Antidepressants, anyone? Antidepressants? Yeah, unenthusiastic, that's what I like to hear. Those are some Lexapro woos if I ever heard them. The first time I started taking antidepressants was when I told my therapist at the time that I was thinking of jumping off the Manhattan Bridge, which it's not something that I really like to talk about. I am kind of embarrassed about it because we all know that the Brooklyn Bridge is the obvious choice. I mean, from an aesthetic perspective alone, I mean, the culture, the history, but also, have you seen how low those guardrails are? Jesus Christ. The first time I was on that bridge, I was like, whoa-ho-ho, that's how low the guardrails are. Whoa-ho-ho! I could start on one end and be floating lifeless down the East River in 23 seconds flat. Started antidepressants a full 2 years after having that thought, which, if any of you are considering following in my footsteps, that's too long. And it has been a hard journey over the years, you know, as some people who have struggled with their mental health know, we try things, sometimes those things don't work, and eventually we're led down paths that we never thought we'd be led down. I, for one, have started seeing a mystic who is an expert in the art of manifestation, and he has taught me to take the strife that I feel within myself and put it away from me out into the world. So now every time I have a suicidal urge, one plane crashes. I think it's going pretty well. All right, folks, I know that was a lot of suicide jokes in a row, but I have one more. But really, I don't want you to worry about me. I am fine. I have a very unique relationship with death. I look at death like it's a nice cake in a fancy bakery, you know? You walk in, you look at the glass, you go, but I shouldn't. You guys, my name is Jake Seifert. You've been wonderful.
Seifert, everybody. He is